Hello traders, this is a weekly analysis of the currency pairs that we have in our chart. Today is 23rd of July. It's 11 p.m. in Melbourne, Australia, close to 9 a.m. in New York, and 1 p.m. in London. So we're gonna see what happened during the last week and the predictions for the next week and how we can set up to have trades on the next week. We start with the EURUSD. If you remember, the EURUSD had a very good week. I normally clean the channels, whatever it is, and I draw again. Every time I draw these kind of resistance and support lines and channels and these kind of things, I get a new point of view. So I just discovered new things. So this time I draw it from down here all the way up, and this line should touch almost all the tops. Okay, that's how I draw it. So as you can see, there's another top up here. The bottom line is that way. So EURUSD moved very high last week. It had this let me draw some lines. Wait, okay, now it's blue. Let's change it to yellow so you can see it properly. Okay, it made this kind of a flag, this resistance line. You can make it even a triangle, and as you can see, the pole of the flag is about 300 pips, and when it broke, it moved about 200 pips. So this time if you had a target of 200 pips, close to that, probably next week's gonna go back, and maybe we have a bearish candle, but we still don't know. So we just wait. This is top of this channel. Probably it's gonna act like this one. We don't know. We just, the news about the US is that this week is kind of a Donald Trump announced that this week is I don't know, something like we're gonna build America again, something like that. So he's supporting US dollar. He's gonna devalue US dollar to support all the manufacturers and producers in America. And if he starts, he's started before, if he continues to devalue US dollar, we're gonna see more highs and highs in EURUSD and all the USD denominated currency pairs. So we expect that during the next week still we're gonna have a bullish movement in EURUSD. In the weekly chart, you see during the past 2 weeks, this one was about 200 pips. It's on top of the market. You can see this line, but yeah, during the past like 5 months, when Donald Trump started, the US has been devaluing the dollar, and the EURUSD is going up and up and up. Probably next month gonna be a little bit retracement, but yeah, we don't know yet. So we expect that this currency is still gonna go up. Look at USDJPY. If you remember, we had a good position in this pair, and then it hit the target. We are out, but it's still during the past week it moved very good. See the 2 weeks that it's moving down, because USDJPY is opposite than the EURUSD. The USD is devalued, so this pair is gonna drop and drop more. This is the top of this at the moment, and this is the bottom. So we expect that this is gonna go almost all the way down if the USD is getting devalued again. In AUDJPY, we had a very good move, still have a good move, but in Friday the price dropped about 115 pips, and yeah, it formed a pin bar in weekly. See this pin bar? And the previous video I uploaded, if you check it out, I talked about the Fibonacci of the pin bars. So if you draw a Fibonacci level from the bottom of the pin bar to the top of the pin bar, if that pin bar has some confluences, like is in the resistance zone and all those sort of confluences, and it's a very good entry pin bar, and if the price drops after that, we're hoping that the price gonna drop to 261, and in most cases it's gonna go to 423 level of the Fibonacci. Okay, so this time I expect if we can enter here if we get a good signal in the daily chart, but if the price drops, boom, it's gonna go all the way down. This is the first stop and this is the second target. So we're looking at this currency pair if we get a good signal in the daily chart, and then yeah, we're hoping to get a good trade. Okay, in EURUSD, we had a good position if you remember this flag, and then the market has started to fluctuate. So let's draw some resistance support lines. Let's see what's going on. That's a weekly chart, as you can see. We can draw something like that. Probably, yeah, that's the channel. Doesn't look good, but yeah, that's maybe the top, because it closed above this resistance line about 3 weeks ago, and it's getting a little bit fluctuation here. Probably it's gonna move up to the top of this channel, but yeah, if you get a good signal in daily, which is, it doesn't look good at the moment, but if you get a good signal, we enter. But at the moment, nothing in this pair. AUDJPY, if you remember when we analyzed this chart, the price was here at this level, and we had a position which almost closed around there, all the way up here. But after that, the price still continued to move another 180 pips during last week, but we got stopped out. We hit the target, our position. But yeah, this pair is getting above this level. As we said, this is a triangle, as you can see. Maybe this one is more clear. This triangle, it looks like it's a bearish triangle. See, this is the bottom, this is the pole, kind of, this is the flag, but it broke up. So now what we see is that it broke up above this, all these resistance line and all these zones. So there is a lot of pressure and force behind this pair, because its Australian dollar has been devaluing more than US dollar, and US dollar is now getting devalued. So this is kind of a war between these two pairs, and they promised, well, the Australian government not promised, they were talking about that they're gonna devalue their currency to probably about $0.50. So if US dollar continues to devalue and Australian dollar continues to devalue, and they make it less valuable than even the US dollar, this pair is gonna fluctuate like crazy. So at the moment, the price is fluctuating up there. So we expect that we get a good signal, either downward or upward. We don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be very good probably during next week. And then New Zealand JPY. The New Zealand JPY, we had a pin bar here. If any of you had entered here, you probably are in a good position. But yeah, this is a big flag. For me, I wait. You see this one? That's why I put a pending order up here and the stop loss is down here. And if I can show you, let me clean this. My target is up there. So if the price breaks this resistance line and catches my trade is on. I'm gonna continue following this pair and then move my stop loss. That target is just up there just to be a target there. I'm gonna follow the trade as long as the trend is going up. Okay, I'm not gonna put a small stop loss from now on. So I'm a trend follower and I wanna move the stop loss as the market moves, and I get a good signal, I enter again and trade, put more trades, add them up to kind of have that avalanche trading that we talked about. In New Zealand USD, as you can see, it's the same as New Zealand JPY. It had this big pole here, a flag here, and it broke the flag. It broke the flag and yeah, it's going up. If you can see this, oh, let me clean this. You see this pin bar here? That's a sign. If you see these kind of pin bars on close to this break of these channels and these flags, it shows that a new pressure is applied to the market. And if this breaks up, it's gonna be a very good trade. So we are not in this trade probably. Yeah, if this goes back, like it goes down here somewhere, or it starts to move up, we get a good signal, we can enter. But at the moment, no, we're not in this trade. Okay, next one, GBPUSD. It's a very good pin bar again. You can see this one, this pin bar here, and it's in top of the channel. As you can see, there are so many resistances here, and now it's moving down. Probably the resistance is gonna be around that area. So yeah, if you have any position in this trade, good, continue it. This currency pair is gonna move down a little bit more probably, because yeah, USD is, well, probably the pound is more gonna devalue than the USD, because this is going down. During the past week, the USD devalued, but the pound is more. This pair is going down. It means that the England government is devaluing the pound more than US dollar. So this is going down. So the Australian dollar and the England government, they both working against going to war against the US dollar. So these couple of currency pairs gonna be crazy during the next week. So I expect that this goes down a lot. Okay, next one. Okay, go to oil. Oil dropped, hit this resistance level and dropped during Thursday and Friday. In weekly chart, as you can see, it's kind of fluctuation, up down up down. Probably this week, well, we don't know. It's just one of the authorities on US announced that between 45 to 55 is gonna be the price for the next at least 6 months. So if this happens, we're gonna have a very good channel, a flat channel here, and every time it hits the bottom of a channel, we can have a buy position, and every time it hits the top of a channel, we can have a sell position. So we look into the oil in the next week and next month to get a good signals. If something like this pin bar here, we enter for a short term, couple of days, a small trade, maybe 150 pips, and then yeah, you're gonna have very good positions, I hope, in this oil. We have a position in silver. Oh, I have a position in silver. I hope that after these two pin bars down here, you get the position as well. It's still going up. When the currencies devalue, the precious metals price go up. That's how it works. Okay, the real money, the gold and silver, they're gonna go up against the currencies because the currency's value is going down. The value of the gold and silver go up. So if this devaluing of main currencies in the world continue in the next week and next month, we're gonna see very good moves upward in the gold and silver. And this is the gold. You see, during the past week, past 2 weeks, we had an upward move, and on Friday it jumped. It had two pin bars up here. Both pin bars touched both these moving averages, and it's a very good sign that we have a good upward move from here, almost probably up to the top of there, this channel, this resistance. There's almost no resistance in this area, and it's gonna be a very good move. If you have position in gold, just keep moving your stop loss upward, and yeah, you're gonna end up in a very good profit. Alright guys, this was for this week, and look forward to my next videos on a daily analysis as the market opens tomorrow, and we're gonna get, I hope, very good signals next week. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. You get notified as soon as I upload a video. Click on that bell button, so yeah, you get notified. And follow me on Twitter. I update my Twitter probably 10 times a day. All the beautiful pictures of these trades and analysis and all sort of things. Yeah, Twitter is where I normally am every day. If you have a question, you can leave the comments below this video, or ask me on Twitter or Facebook page. I am there all the time, and I answered you probably in less than an hour. I hope you learn a lot, and financial prosperity, financial freedom is my goal, and I hope you will get there very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and have a nice week.